规矩。
那肯定啊，养狗肯定是
养
啊。
人的话3、4个月还只是躺在那里。
哎呦，它会跟你到后面有自己思想的时候更难管了。
All right, so, do you know the competition coming up?
Yeah.
所以我们的计划是这样子的，它是6月20号之前交那个application 跟录像。And you're playing a recital on June 3rd. Yeah? Yes, again.
对。
6月3号。所以6月3号那天呢，你会弹 the two pieces you already perform plus the Mozart。然后我在想，就是说现场的时候，要是你表现得好的话，你直接用那个录像就 OK 了。对吧？把它切一下，切2段，直接用录像就 OK 就完事了。如果那时候现场不好的话，你还要再练练。然后呢，就是呢，我们还要再重新再去 sketch， 然后去录一次。
对，就是不要出错了，现在。
对，然后然后我们6月份搬家，搬到了5分钟之外。
那很好啊。
基本上没什么影响，就是升级一下房子。那最近通胀太厉害了，得买个什么东西，对吧？Because let's say you have $100, after this year it's only worth $90. So if you have money in your bank account, you're actually losing money because everything's getting more expensive, you know. So you're gonna buy something that doesn't get cheaper over time.
But how do you know everything's not going to suddenly be very cheap?
Well, that almost never happened in the past. Once the price go up, it never goes down. Yeah.
Never?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah.
So if the money is
No, in a longer period of time. Think about this. Let's say you buy a house nowadays for $500,000. 20 years ago, it's probably only worth like 30% of that. It only costs like 30% of that. Think about that. And your piano lesson will become 2 times more expensive 10 years later.
2 times more.
It could be
10 years later, it's probably not going to be
possible. It's possible, but you know everything gets more expensive. I still remember when I first came to America, like, oh gosh, how many years ago? 15, 16 years ago. You can buy grocery for the entire family for $100 for the entire week for the whole family.
For an entire week? Oh.
Yeah. Nowadays, if for the same amount of food, it's like $200-300, something like that.
$100 for us because we have a small family. Smallest family you can ever imagine having a kid.
If you guys have a boy at home, you know how much they eat. Anyways, let's start with the Mozart. Do you have to sit that close? 哦对，然后6月份我们搬家，但是那个 studio 要建好的话，可能还需要一点时间，所以我们真正搬到那边去上课，可能要到7月份甚至8月份。对，我还是会在这里教1-2个月。
对，慢慢搬你也会稍微的轻松一点。
哎，不行，要赶快做这东西。OK。 you memorize it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to double check. Next, we are going to hit this by memory, okay? Now, two problems. The first one is I need a more rounded, fuller harmonic sound from you. Okay? Not louder. It's like, it feels kind of skinny right now. Only because the harmony is not being created and sustained in the moment. Okay? How big is your left hand now already? Barely.
My right hand is kind of like longer than mine.
You see, the right hand's actually bigger than the left. Yeah, you gotta keep stretching it every day, okay? Also stand up. You're not using enough power now. So what happens is put on the pedal. Good. Now do you feel the weight is on your left leg? Like you're actually supporting yourself with part of your butt and mostly on the left foot. Hands on the piano? Yeah, I think this is better.
I think I feel like my right foot.
The ankle? Like here on the floor? Yeah, because ideally the weight of your body should be spread between three parts. Your butt, okay? And then your left foot and the right foot here. Because the right foot will be using the pedal. So this is basically how you can become more stable. Okay? When you're more stable, you can use more power. Make sense? So, and also look at your back. Now it's more vertical. When your chair is more forward, you're more leaning back. So your power is actually, not going into the key. Okay? So as you get taller, you're actually growing taller. You know that, right? Every single day, you're getting a little bit taller. As you get taller, we need to readjust our sitting position over time. Because a year from now, you're going to sit here just like out of corner, honestly. You shouldn't have any problem in a year. Okay? Yeah. So right now, you're more vertical. You should have more power that you can put into the keys now. Okay? Now, if you look at this piece, there are a lot of places where you just got to be downright loud. Okay? Ding, drum, drum. That's loud, right? Does it say soft here?
No.
Give me more fire. A long power. Da, dun, ding, dun, ding, dun, ding, dun. Go. First note. Go ahead. All these things. Don't hold back.
That's exactly what we taught me in the last lesson.
Huh?
And that's exactly not what we
No,
taught
the left hand harder. Yeah? But the right hand you cannot play too soft, otherwise it just disappears. When your left hand plays that loud, the right hand, yes, you still got to support it. Don't take the thing from one extreme to the other. Okay? If I say, hey, your right hand's too loud, make it softer. You're like, okay, and the next week you have no sound. That's too much. You got to balance. Balance doesn't mean you just go super loud, super soft. You got to listen and see how, this is my loudest part. Now I got to have enough support for that. But I cannot play the right hand too loud, otherwise it's going to cover the left hand. You see? So when you play left hand louder, it's okay to play more right hand. Yeah? Go. Loud on the first note. You. Yes. And then. That much. Try that loud. Yes. Slowly. Can you play that? Pick up the whole hand. Go. Try that. Is it already maxed out? Give my pick up your arm and just go for it. Go. I need more. Yes. Give me 20% more here. 20% more. That's the same. Come on. Hit it harder. Yes, you can. Okay. Don't start from the key. Pick it up. Drop into it. Go with it. Yes. Even more here. You first have to have the power first, so we can control it. We can shape it like. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
So last time you told me to do the crescendo. This time you told me to start off at really loud. Last time you told me to start off at really soft. So now I'm getting confused.
Try them all. See which one works better. Eventually, you're going to settle on something.
Okay.
Try that again. Now we get to here. Hey, we get to here. Your thumb a bit too much. Relax that a little bit. So here, give me a little bit more. No. Pinky is soft. No, bring out this. The lower note. Yeah. And then look at here. That's enough. Okay? Try that. Also the first beat come out too. Yes. Loud. I wonder what happens if we try one pedal side how it sounds like. Ready? Boom. No, big enough now. Hey. Pedal, hold this one, change on here, and then here. Try that. Yes. And change. Yes. Yeah, that's better. So we get here. I would say use a bit of pedal. Change. Very minor change. Yeah, it's pretty clean still, and then down change here. Same pedal. Change here. See, this is loud, right? Yeah. Really come out here. And then bass. I think use the same pedal change as this would be good. Same thing for here as well. Also this thing. Yeah. It's just pedal here and then let go. And then we get here. Okay, no. Just use pedal on the first beat, and that's what you need to do. Try that. You need a little bit more sound like that. Just the first beat. Why not? It's too skinny. Okay, start from right here. We go back and try that. Yeah, keep doing it loud. And then, yeah. That's loud. I mean, not too loud. No, that's too loud then. Yes. No, don't you do that. out, and also let it back off as well, right? The B, give a little bit more. Yeah. It's softer but not covered. A bit more. Yes. Loud. Yeah, like angry. I think this might give a little bit more too. Yes. Yes. Oi, come on. More on B flat. Loud. Pedal. Okay. Good. So with that kind of sound, it's gonna sound a lot more, filling up the space. If you are the sound is too skinny, it's not good, Okay, again from right here now, with a little bit of pedal on the first one. Go. Hold on. Crescendo and then back off a little bit. So start from loud to get even louder. And then relax. Yeah? Let's give me the. And also that. Give me a bit more. Lower hand. Let it go. Hey, change. Whoa, Yeah, and after you have so much sand coming out from, that's so tiny, my eyes getting bad. I want to hear that sand. And that's loud. That's, let go here. Don't hold it too long, right? And keep it louder. Yeah. Okay, that's the transition here to there. Start from right here. That's better than just like keeping the top note and the bass, you know? Try to drum. Try to keep it stretchy. Okay, I'll take whatever you have. Just do your best. Okay, do your best. Okay. Oh, by the way, the leg is going to be over the drum. So, yeah. The last one is less, okay? Yeah? And loud. Suddenly loud like that. Yeah. And also every time you got to let go together. Right on the beat. Sometimes you let go late. Da 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 da. That's it. The let go is very important. You make the whole thing sound more tidy. Okay? Yes. Maybe. I'm thinking, maybe. Let me try that. I would say hold it, and let go. Like that. So. The bass, let go right. So with that, it's better than half finger size. Yeah. Same idea applied to. Oh yeah, let go on the second one, but I think you should hold it longer. Honestly, just makes the whole thing feel more like the king. You know when he wrote this music, it was the time before the last generation of kings and queens, the royalties. After that, you had all kind of Europe had all kind of evolutions, and the king kind of lost their wealth and power after that. So this is like where the king lived in a golden palace, you know, with all the most beautiful painting that the painter, huh? Yeah, to be fair, back then it was not that hot. So you probably need a fireplace, but you don't really need air conditioning. Yeah, and then if they want to have an ice cream, you know, people actually get get some ice from a snowy mountain and then transport it for hundreds of miles by pushing a horse cart
To get ice cream.
just to bring the ice to the king. You know, think about the king at the time. They like extravagant.
Bring me ice in like 1 minute while talking.
Well, you know what? If they get a big ice block like the size of this piano, when they transport it from the snowy mountain or the like a few hundred miles away to the king, it becomes pretty this much left. So think about how crazy that is.
And you have to chop the ice and put some juice on it to kind of.
That's the life of a king during that time. That's the 1700s.
Oh.
Okay? So you play that chord, you feel like rum! You know, like all the trumpets, all the musicians are playing, oh, the king's arrival, you know, like that. So it cannot be so thin. It's like, hey, the king's here. No, not like that. Okay? That would sound like the king of the 1900s. There are not that many kings and queens left, and they're not very rich either. They just wear suits instead of their super fancy gown and the crown and all those things. No more!
How is very heavy?
Do you know the Queen of England?
No?
She's one of the most famous queen that's left on earth.
She's still alive?
Oh yeah, she's like 100 years old or something.
Oh, that's really weird.
Has the same birthday as me.
Remember?
Okay, listen.
See your
No, but
grandmother?
if you see her,
See your grandmother?
no.
What?
Now, listen. If you see her in public, she just looks like a really old lady wearing a pretty nice dress and with a hat and with her dogs, and probably that's it. You will never know she's the queen. But in the 1700s, you see the king or queen coming, oh, you know that's the king or the queen. From like a mile away. They're shiny, you know. Seriously, the Queen of England just looks like an old lady now. That's it. But back then, wow, the gun, you know, you have like a team of guards
But when
behind
she
you.
goes to England, is she still the queen?
Wherever she is the queen of England.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you go to England, she can still rule people?
Technically, she has the ultimate power over all the people. But if she tell people to do all sorts of random things, people are gonna throw her off the throne. Yeah, so she doesn't do much. Just stay in the back and let the prime minister do the other stuff. Anyways, so when you play a chord, think about that. Rum, you know, you have that kind of power to it.
Okay.
All right, where are we? Yeah, from right here. Don't sit too close, okay? Don't bump that one too far away. Okay, no. You don't want that, yeah? Ready? It's 1-3, and then soften this one in. You're doing. You bump the last note. That's not good. Like that, slowly. It's 1-3. More bass. Do your best. place notes, your finger gets sticky. Like when you play that, you're doing this, you're doing your fingers actually glue the key. You know that because you play fast too much. So right now I want you to retrain your finger to read with this. No, not fast, not fast. Do it slowly so you can feel how high actually move your finger. Until you can play them evenly. It takes a couple of days to get that back. Okay. It's
How long do I need to start doing it?
oh, you can just play normally, but do it slowly so you can feel it. Okay. Spend a couple of days on that. Now same thing. Yeah, yeah. Don't do it slow. No, that's too sticky. Go slowly. Also, should pop your hand a little bit like this. Why? Because this way has much less power than this way. Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah, the third finger is a little bit sticky. Pick up your finger completely. So those are the things that I want you to fix. And the most important thing is every time I have those chords, those octave. Hey! Come on, give me more kick to it. Try that. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Try to use up the piano, try to be balancing up. So you can do that. Yeah. See? Okay, you have to relax your hand a bit. More like, look at me. Like bounce and relax and down. The next one, bounce. See that? Yeah. You already have more sound. Relax a bit. Okay, if you do anything in slow motion, it goes like this. Put your hand there, relax. And then you focus and put power your finger, you tighten down a little bit, just boom, and then relax. Move your hand. Relax, and then tighten up your finger, boom, and then relax. Now the next one. So basically, I just play for 3 seconds. Okay? Really, I only use power for like 0.3 of a second out of those 3 seconds. That's when I really use my finger. You know? Try that. Relax. Yeah, that's already has more sound to it than what you did earlier. You know, it was like no. Okay. After this, boom, boom. Okay, pedal. So go like this. So this is how it feels like. When you play, you go like
That hurts, right?
you play it like that, alright? But this is how I do it. Boom, 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 boom. See that? Punch, and then I just leave my finger on the key for a little bit for the pedal to catch up, and then I go. See that? Like that. See? I don't keep pushing after I play. You want like you know, like that's it. So instead of spreading your power over a longer period of time, like if you keep pressing it for like 2 seconds, I'd rather you just focus all your power just for boom, 0.2 of a second. That's it. Okay, try that. From do this with just left-handed pedal. Yes, but after you press raise it. Hold it for a little bit and then let go. Try that. Do this. Just sit there, relax, relax. Try that. But for that split moment, you gotta pick up the. Try it again. Okay. We'll keep doing it over. First, relax. Prepare yourself. Slowly. Relax. Wait. Play and we should try to catch the note first. Not try to caught the note already. Relax. And the next one, play. Punch. Get as close to the edge as possible without slipping. Okay. Relax. Next one. Yes. So that's the idea. Okay, that's how I play a chord. That applies to your Chopin as well. Where you go like. Same thing. Just powerful a little bit. Just let go. No. Relax. Because if we can put the keys down clearly, we can relax and just keep the key down just a little bit. It'll be okay. Okay? If that works, doesn't work, sure, just punch let go. Yeah. The other thing is, think about that. This section is kind of like gentle, right? But once you get here, you got to be instant loud. You cannot just like slowly get loud. Start from here. Yeah. Okay, let's think about voicing. Still brush off. Otherwise, they're just blending too much. Go slowly. Listen. Oh, too much left. More top. Trigger. whole process is actually pretty relaxed, you know. If you keep pressing it, it won't like to go up if you keep pressing it down. So it's about going up. Yeah, that's not bad, not bad. But after a while, you will lose control. So always pick up your finger, pick up your finger. Okay. Try that. I'm wondering, maybe you can do this. Is that for? You can do it. Can you try that? You're gonna use 2, 3. Try that. Train your finger to pick up. Yes, your second finger is not going up, that's why. Curve your finger, like that. Yeah, slowly first. Don't play so fast! Go slowly, train the second finger to go up. Do that a while.
Why can't I use 1 and 3?
Because that's not as convenient as.
But this is harder.
I know. Can you practice it to make it work? Try that? Yeah. Try to keep your fingers more curvy. Use your fingertips for me. This is a lot easier to play than like I did. It locks up this joint. We don't want that. Curve it. Yeah. Try to stay up. Okay. Yes. And you can use the same. Just use 1 and go on. Yes. So you need to find the right place to stop. Trio. Start on the A and then. So actually, it doesn't make it that long. That's it.
Well, you also do 1 and 3.
Huh?
You also do 1 and 3.
What finger are you going to use with 1 and 3? Do this. 2, 3. Yeah, so it's just less convenient, honestly. If you insist, it's okay. Pick your fingers. Yeah, you want to keep the legato there. Yeah. Okay, both hands slowly. Without stopping, like a little bit lower. By the way. So you gotta move it very quickly. Well, hold on. Yeah? So I'm like specifically right holding. It's very important. Louder. Louder. Pedal. Yes. I'm thinking. Maybe don't play the bottom note on the last one, so it's easier for you to play loud. Just really want to end big. Do this. Hold it. throw it in there. Yeah. See that? So you sort of, you need to, that's the weight you can use. There you go. That'll be good. Don't be afraid. Throw your arm in there. Yeah, but try to pick up. Yeah, just to pick it up. Yes. Almost like playing a chord. Fingertips firm. Yeah, see, when you throw your fingertips, you get a lot more power. You know, doesn't matter where you play, the fingertips is always the most important part. Because all the power that goes through your arm, your wrist, your hand, has to go through the fingertip. You have to get
So
that.
is that play a chord or is it like this?
No, like feels like playing a chord, but it's different. Oh wait.
Well, I can't play it loud.
Yes, you can. Use your fingertips.
Okay.
Go. It's already louder. You gotta fingertip bite in for more. Grip. Yeah. Drum. Go. Drum. Drum. Yeah, so overall you need more power. But when you play soft, balance it better.
How do I get louder?
You keep working on it until you get stronger. You know? Feel the grip. That's the thing. Always the grip. So even when you play, play slowly so you can focus on. You're not gonna get stronger overnight. I can give you that. Even when I was in high school, I thought I was a pretty good pianist back then, but my teacher showed me how to, voice things, how to get more power. It took me 2 years to understand it, to feel it, to do it properly. Because no one showed me how physically to do it. All my teacher told me is, you want this kind of sound, that kind of sound. How do I get there? Well, you got to try harder, which doesn't help. But I'm telling you right now, it's your fingertips. When you throw your arm out there like that, your wrist sink in, and at the end, your fingertip grip onto the key. That's how you can deliver the most power. They are happening almost at the same time. It's a chain of power. Okay, and that idea you can apply to basically any piece of music you play. Because honestly, nowadays I'm not telling you how to play every single note for the most part. I'm telling you a bigger idea, how you use certain power, how you create certain sound, technique, and you can apply that to the things you're gonna play, or future music that you're gonna play. So if you are still fixated on how do I play this note? Think bigger. How do you apply this idea I gave you on other things? Yeah. At the beginning, try to not play the D. Just focus on this. So give me more sound. Louder. Wrong. Again. Now add the D to the whole chord. I think the beginning you may. Okay, I guess that's the last. Yes, and also we're gonna draw up. Da da dee da dum dum dee. Ready? Actually, slow down a little bit on those two. The rhythm is very important. Before you start, you need to think 1, 2. Too slow. Da da dee da dum. Get there. Don't slow down. So we got to really get things going. Okay. So let me set a metronome marking for you. 134 too fast?
Yeah.
128.
That'll be like pretty much the same.
Yeah, that's 3% slower. Oh, you feel a difference. Okay, 128 to the.
All of that
What
playing, all of that mistake that you kept on playing when you play Word before, that's making you nervous.
No, I didn't practice this one. That's why I'm making all this ton of mistakes. Okay. Really, it's not that fast. Really, it's not that fast.
Seriously?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, it's actually not bad.
Yeah, we do all of this in one day.
It's actually not bad. Yeah, that'll be fun. 128. That's your goal.
Oh, I don't think.
That's your goal. 128. Already did it. Okay? Sounds like fun. If I practice just like for like 20 minutes, I'll be able to play this at 128. That would be fun. Yeah. But honestly, I never really learned this piece in the past when I was a kid. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm done.
他的那个break key 的那个没有需要注意的吗？
要，但是它主要是继续练它的。